It is a great day, folks. It's Friday for one thing, and there's a lot of stuff going on the next 7 days, 8 days, no, 9 days actually. Barely contain myself. But one of the things that, you know, I like to do is, look at new ways to support veteran-owned businesses. And she's not a guest, but she was a guest, and I was a guest of hers. We met at Military Creator Con, isn't that right?
Yep, that's right. Military CreatorCon
You're going to be hearing a
2026.
whole lot more about her from her. Her name is Julie Austin. She's just an awesome, awesome veteran. I want to call you ma'am so bad. It's just right there. I can't even. Anyway, sorry. So she has this platform called Forces Brand USA. And Julie, kind of tell us, like you told me back there in Arlington, what this is all about.
Yeah, so one, Travis, thanks for bringing me back to pitch a little bit more about Forces Brands USA now that's officially launched. But Forces Brands USA is the only online platform for military, veteran-owned, and military-connected businesses. And what our goal is to help those businesses get discovered by everyday Americans. And our big campaign right now is the Replace One Challenge. So replace one product, one service, one podcast with a military, veteran owned, or military connected product, service, or podcast and help veteran businesses grow and expand. Because at the end of the day, when we talk about the veteran community, when just because the uniform came off doesn't mean that the mission ended. We all join the military to serve something bigger than ourselves, and serving something bigger than ourselves is now serving our neighborhoods, our communities in America. And we can do that through business ownership, entrepreneurship, and really giving back to the people who have supported us and helped us throughout our lives. So by you buying one product, one service, or listening to one podcast, you are empowering and growing a veteran owned, military owned, or military connected business. And that's what Forces Brands USA is all about.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love the idea. It was then I'm like, hey, Military Creator Con as a family, an organization, a conference was really going to be more than just your typical show up, take pictures, and leave. Uh, we developed a true relationship. And so, Julie, you listened to some of my shows and you said, hey, I got this thing. Why don't you consider coming on my platform? And I got to understand the platform. She's going to be on a future show. And here we are, literally almost a week before I officially turned 10. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm going to be like your first customer podcast on Forces Brand USA. How do you feel about that right now?
I'm super pumped about that because your episode comes out next week from Dog Tags to Ownership with Travis Partington of Oscar Mike Radio. And when people go and listen to our episode, one thing that they will hear is what I say about you is that you are one of the godfathers of podcasting. And for you to make it to 500 episodes, we're super excited that we were able to have you on our podcast and have that episode come out right before yours does next Thursday. And so having you join as our first official member podcast is just beyond belief. I never thought this would happen. I actually have chills right now knowing that you're going to be on our platform because you have one of the best veteran owned podcasts out there. And I want to be able to amplify your message and for everybody to hear the great stories that you tell.
Now, if we do this right, number 500 will be the first episode. I mean, I don't know how it all
Yes.
works. We'll find out, but it'll be like the first episode on the Forces Brands USA platform.
Yes, it will be.
I'm just pleased as punch. I mean, because we're sitting there at MCC in Arlington and we're just talking. And I'm like, you know, uh, she's pretty cool. And then I found out you're a lieutenant colonel. I'm like, whoa. I mean, this is really, really cool. And then I heard about this way because you have GovX, you have other, veteran, gathering systems, but this is not only for people who make stuff or have their own services, it is for podcasters. And, why is that important? Because if you know anything about podcasting, I'm sure you discovered this, Julie, There is no military or veteran podcast category in Apple, Spotify, or Blueberry.
Yep.
And so it is extremely hard sometimes for us to get seen if you're strictly a veteran podcast. So I'm like, this is the way. This is the way. And it took 10 years to get there, but this is the way. So I'm going to share my screen
All right.
and you're going to watch how easy this is to do. And we're going to put this up as an historic moment. Julie, are you ready?
I'm ready. I can't wait.
Let's do it. Okay. I'm going to click on get started.
Awesome. Look at that. Look, everyone. Oh, I got the email. He did it. There it is. Travis Partington is now officially a member of Forces Brands USA, the first official podcast on Forces Brands USA. And you're going to be hitting 500.
So I'm signed up, Julie. And if you come to the, go away, to the page here, you see it and it's right in your face. Forces Brands USA, dog tags to ownership. And you have the marketplace with all kinds of cool things in it. These are veteran made products, right? Or veteran crafted
Veteran,
products.
yeah, veteran owned companies, products, all veteran owned businesses that are currently on the marketplace. And we're working right now, actually have a phone call to get another business added. And every day just trying to get more and more businesses added to the website so that we can continue to amplify the message of veteran owned businesses. So this is right here. This is our directory. This will show you all the businesses that are currently on the podcast. So once we get off this, I will make Travis's Oscar Mike Radio directory card, and then he will be right here on the podcast hub. And you can come on here and you can listen to his podcast right here and other veteran-owned podcasts as we get them uploaded to the website.
Well, and we're going to change this today, right? We're going to
Yep,
change this.
I'm changing that today.
Let's go. Let's go. Um, about us. I really like the message here. Bottom line up front, very cool. Of course, an FAQ that kind of walked me through everything I needed to know in a cool contact page. Um, to me, this is just a bonus part of getting to do this podcast. And been so grateful to be able to do it this long. And it's not about the number 500. It's about the fact that, when I first started, there was none of this out there. I mean, it was very hard to connect with veterans through social media or online or even through podcasting. And now it's moved so far. And if you truly want to support an American business with veterans who are trying to build their life, Julie has a platform for you. I'm just very, very happy with you. I'm looking forward to a great relationship with you, and I've got some other veterans that need to get on your platform.
Yes, and looking forward to it. And I'm just want to leave one message for everyone out there. The replace hashtag replace one challenge, replace one product, one service, one podcast with a veteran-owned business, and help us grow that veteran-owned business community.
Julie, this was fun. This was great. You made my day, and what a way to go into this part of my life in many ways. And I'll be talking to you soon.
Yes, and congratulations on 500, Travis.
Thank you so much. We're mission in flight. Thank you, Julie.